Okay, we are live back. I'm living. I always like to think of my life as I'm living in a dream, but I got sucked into the nightmare. No, episode 2.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Shout out to Road Dogg from last night's Raw.
That was something. Slap nuts.
Slap nuts.
Back, ladies and gentlemen.
As I'm trying to get. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the comments going so we can see everything. Let me just.
Don't want to miss the chat, so I got it up here.
Yes.
Sorry for those that are coming. That no one's in here yet, but for those or Randy. Randy's in here. Hold on. There's not nobody. Okay.
There's a somebody, a very big somebody. Randy Oscar, how are you, man?
But I did not do Monday Night Live last night. Sometimes.
I know. I was looking for that.
Yeah. That's my fault. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta keep them teasing, like, oh no, and then the next week it's like they're like inching, hoping I come back. So that's not why I did it, but you know.
Same thing. Yeah, I was looking for the hope. Yeah, you know what? You'll be back next week. Hopefully next Monday. Hopefully.
We're happy. Hopefully. Very happy Monday Night Live.
Oh yeah, sweater doesn't give it away at all. Hoodie does not give it away at all right now.
Nothing in the background gives it away. No.
I think I got something down here too. But we got so much to talk about, man. There's certain characters leaving WWE. I think we got a pay-per-view Sunday. I think there's a pay-per-view this coming Sunday. I think there's a football game.
A little tiny one, yeah.
Tiny little game. And also, too, we had a hell of an NXT takeover Saturday with, if you don't believe in the big men, holy crap, the War Raiders impressed the hell out of me Saturday night.
Oh, I saw them live in Ring of Honor, and they're amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
But I actually have not watched TakeOver, so I'm interested to see what your thoughts are. I haven't watched it yet.
I thought TakeOver, it was a good show. If you're comparing it to War Games was better because I remember as Alex Lorenzo said this to me. War Games was about as close to a perfect show as you can get. But with Phoenix was good. Best matches of the night, in my opinion. Ricochet Gargano stole the show. And
shocking.
And by the way, this show, sadly, not sponsored by Monster Energy.
No sponsors.
No.
Wrestling Radar is all up in this feed.
Oh, they're going to hate on us later. They're going to hate on us.
Some live Royal Rumble thoughts. How was the arena? The arena setup looked amazing.
It looked like the Super Showdown, the Australia setup to me.
Yeah, it looked really cool, little like old school, but also new school. It looked awesome.
WrestleMania 19-ish too with the ramp.
I was meeting Becky. Did you tell her to wait for me?
Oh, you gotta get that Becky.
The search to get Nytemare 10. Meeting Becky. The search is on. It's gonna happen.
I remember I tweeted out about having FOMO. Oh, let's see. Ooh, yeah, I want to get the Johnny Takeover shirt.
Yeah, I saw his outfit and everything.
Yeah, it was cool too. I gotta pop to it. I'm not a Bears fan, but I like Rollins' gear from Sunday, the Chicago Bears. Like everyone thought it was Phoenix Suns, but then right away I'm like, I think that's Bears.
You think it was Bears? Not
yeah.
Phoenix Suns?
So you know how he had the thing of him pointing at the screen with the Mania logo on it?
Right.
Someone photoshopped Cody Parkey after the missed field goal. Oh, I found it hilarious. But Seth was like, I think he was just like, "Oh, guys, why you got to do that to me?"
So Rollins pretty much won. We expected that happened.
Becky, I had Charlotte winning, but I was so happy when Becky came out. I'm like, I think she got this because remember, it was like the opposite of 2 years ago because 2 years ago Roman entered at 30, everyone hated it, or Becky was 29. But when Roman entered at 30, everyone hated that. But then this year, Becky comes in after a championship match and then blows the roof off of Chase Field.
Well, if you see my live reaction video, that was a true live reaction video because I didn't know I was being recorded by my friend because he doesn't even know anything about wrestling. We were eating together and everything. And he decided to just film me because he knew how into the match I was. And so thank you. Shout out to my friend Sean for recording that because that was raw footage until obviously when I stared in the camera, I realized he was recording. But
yeah, same. Like I had the basement packed on Sunday. I got Ravi here. I had Justin here. I had Hassan here. A couple of Justin's friends. One of Hassan's friends who was here. We were recording the whole thing. The best moment of the night was probably watching Ravi's raw reaction to Jinder getting eliminated.
Oh man, don't hinder Jinder. Well, they hindered him, all right.
But also too, before we go any further, I think we had a birthday in this room on this past weekend. Is that right?
Yes.
Someone here celebrated.
I am the big 3-1. The big 3. I don't know if I'm doing that right.
Whatever.
It's like when you're trying to do the undisputed era, it's impossible.
Oh, dude, don't ever let me have that. Lorenzo's won't let me live it down the fact that I fans did it in my photo.
Exactly. Well, looks like everybody that went to the Rumble had a blast. So I love living vicariously through you guys' tweets. I'm telling you, like knowing a bunch of people, like there's almost no trip that you can go to that you don't see. Like you're not following. If you're not, well, maybe some people, but me, like there's someone went to something. Especially Victor. Shout out to Guy in Green WWE. He at least goes to every show. So it's like between him and Britton and the Lorenzo brothers. Griff and Ravi and Justin, and between Pinko, everybody, Miguel, Randy, Wrestling Radar, Motor City Marks, you're gonna find somebody that's I've shouted out a bunch of shout outs there, but yeah, you're gonna find a bunch of people. So odds are they're gonna make it to one of these big shows, even maybe some of the minor shows. So
Zach and Ross are still in Phoenix right now. It's SmackDown right now.
It's like I guess they're gonna do a big massive feud between Nakamura, R-Truth, and Rusev.
That's your Mania kickoff show right there.
Mania kickoff show. Nakamura not making the main card this year. He's kind of. I mean, Nakamura will always have a special place in my heart, but there's just nothing. It's like I'm not even caring with him on TV right now. Shout out to the people that I don't know if Ryan or I can't think of the other one now. I don't know if Ryan was the one that met him, but someone got to meet Nakamura for free. Not for free, but not the price that whatever premium VIP. I don't know if you heard about that, Griff. They got to walk in.
I think Daniel Bryan too.
Daniel Bryan as well. Yeah.
The fact that all the photos were I was more jealous of the people that would access that all the photos were professionally taken. Even if the person wasn't VIP, like people meeting Chelsea Green who were getting professional photos taken. Like it was insane. Like now I have big hopes for SummerSlam access. That I feel like it's going to be the same sort of thing where it's all the professional photos. And even two people saying, I was disappointed with the Superstore. I can understand that because I feel like a lot of people going into it thought it was going to be the same caliber as WrestleMania, where that thing is just you walk in and you're like, oh my God.
You gotta make WrestleManias that WrestleMania still has to be better. Like you can still have a store. The fact they had a store, they had the Becky Lynch chalk line jacket, which if I had the money, I'd have been airlifting it to somebody to get that because you can't even get it online right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be at the next thing I go to. But
yeah, like even too, like I saw, like I'm pretty sure you're able to find it on the Chalk Line's website though. No,
it wasn't before. I checked. I follow them on Instagram, and that's not available on the website. Now it might be now. It might be now. This was before I saw it announced. Brandon's in the chat. What's up, Brandon?
Hey, what Wrestling Radar do we got? Do we got Nick?
You met him pre-WWE. WWE, you're going to pay a lot of prices. Let's go back. Since we have Brandon here, let's talk about the Dean. Does anyone in here, including Brandon and Wrestling Radar, anybody, Randy, think that the Dean Ambrose thing could be a work because they tweeted that out?
Part of me thinks now that they're like.
I'm asking the question. I'm not saying I think that.
Okay.
Nick. I couldn't think. Ryan and Nick. That's right. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah. I think I want to give my thoughts quickly on this. Part of me thinks like, okay, if Meltzer reported it, okay, it's fine. The fact that WWE came out and said something makes me think they're going to be like Punk with him where maybe you have – because his contract, I don't think it's right after WrestleMania. I think it's sometime in April. So maybe the night after on Raw, if Rollins beats Lesnar or if Lesnar retains, doesn't come back, you have Ambrose beat one of them for the title the next night on Raw, kind of create a swerve.
Right.
Like, that's just an idea I got in my head right now. Like, it could happen. I don't know, but I could easily see it being a bit of a work, though.
And negotiations can always change. They could always throw something at Ambrose because someone gets hurt, and Ambrose be like, okay, that's worth it. I'm signing that.
But if he does leave, though, could you see him going somewhere right away, or could you see him maybe taking some time off?
Like Devani wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think it's fake. Right. Yeah, that's basically where I stand, Brandon. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, but I think WWE has that mindset they want to get out ahead of it. And I mean, like I was getting ready to say, if he doesn't have the 90-day compete clause, then yeah, he's going somewhere.
AEW go to ROH or AEW.
It's either Ring of Honor or AEW. I think it's AEW. There's
I don't think he's got a shot at going to Thing. But even to I think now it's pretty much official though that Kenny Omega is going to be going to AEW too, because I know they have their ticket release party in Vegas next week. Hell, Ryan Falcone already has got his flights booked going to Vegas.
I know. I heard his flights, and that's why I'm not even looking. I haven't even looked.
I know Justin Rowdy are getting there shortly too. I talked to them about it.
I'm not knocking Ryan. If you can pay whatever you want. If you got the money, go for it. I'm just saying. I heard what Ryan paid, and I was like, okay, I'm not even going to look because he's coming out of a way bigger city than I am. So I'm not even going to look. It'll just help my well-being not to look.
It's the Memorial Day weekend. That's what it is. I got
my papers for. I went to the post office to get my papers. I mean, our government, I don't know if you know this, is shut down right now, so it doesn't matter. But I'm going to try to get my papers and send them in for my passport, and that would be step one for SummerSlam.
You heard it here first. Oh, my God, I am marking out on it.
That is happening. The passport is happening. That is happening. So whether SummerSlam happens or not, that would be next step. But first step is, of course, getting a passport. So they
did announce a house show here, though, this is for people who are potentially coming to SummerSlam. I know Wrestling Radar is. Now, Bill, maybe. On March 8th, they're running a house show up here in Toronto. I think a Raw one. I may go to it. I don't know yet. It'd be a last-minute thing if I do. But I believe ticket pre-sales will be that night.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, just an FYI to anyone out there, because those tickets are going to be highly coveted.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And also, too, Phoenix, I'm just thinking about it. Since they are doing Access, and if it's like Rumble Access, that was like 40,000 people. This is going to be half of that for SummerSlam Access. So SummerSlam Access, you're going to meet a lot of people if you come.
Yeah, I think, especially being in Canada, I think less people will be at SummerSlam than Royal Rumble. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I bet you'll probably get a lot of people too that go to Access that don't go to the shows.
Oh,
well, up here especially too. Like I remember when they were here for Survivor Series, there were a lot of people that went to TakeOver that didn't go to Survivor Series, because Survivor Series, all of us got lucky. We got our tickets immediately, but there's a lot of people who didn't, so they went to NXT and Raw instead.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. The only thing I've been contemplating, because it's a cheap flight still to New York. The only thing that would get me to go to WrestleMania, Chelsea says, "Go Patriots." I agree.
We like you.
Yeah, shout out to her. I guess that's a her. It might be a he. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna assume it's a she.
I just assume it can get you a lot of places. But what I was saying is, like, if Ronda gets announced as an Access, God, just throw my wallet somewhere. I don't need to even touch my wallet for Access. I'm talking about Access for WrestleMania. That would get me to go. I'd literally go meet her and probably go.
That, because usually this time of year, like, we're all on our laptops. Like last year, I had Jess. I trying to get tickets because I wanted to get Alexa and Finn. The Alexa I ended up selling to you eventually. I remember I had her on there. I got it right away, and I was like, boom, 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 got it, done. Yeah. Like, it's a stressful time of year buying tickets for Mania. That's why part of me is glad I'm not going, so I had to avoid all that like stress and just.
Is it late this year? Because usually it's around my birthday the Access goes up. So I feel like that's.
Part of me thinks that, I remember once hearing that they had a venue, and then I remember hearing they may just do a shitload of like signings throughout the New York area. Which if they do that, that's pretty shitty because
that would be bad.
Wait outside in the cold.
Am I scared of Jared Goff? If not, you should be. You can't even say that with a straight face, Pinko. Tell me where Jared Goff went to college, Pinko.
Yeah, I know that, Cal Berkeley.
Although you can Google it. Spoiler alert! I was trying to see if you can know. You would know.
I'm really good with schools and stuff like that. But okay, so Zelina looking really good tonight. But
if you don't have a venue, that would be something else, Nick. That'd be crazy.
But what's it called though? First Sunday. Part of it, since we're on the subject, part of me thinks I have the Patriots winning. I think it's going to be I think it's going to come down to really which secondary and which offensive line plays the best.
This offensive D-line. If we can block Aaron Donald, we're set.
With our offensive line,
if we can block Aaron Donald, they can't stop us. They literally can't stop us. If Aaron Donald gets through, then yeah, it's a different story. But like the same thing. I mean, it was I don't know. A lot of things could happen, but I think it's going to be a defensive game. I think you're not going to see as much offense till the second half. I think the first half, everybody's going to be like, we shut out the Chiefs in the first half in Arrowhead. And I was like, hey, what? She's my 10, Big Rat. What? She's my 10.
What was that? What was that? What was
Didn't
that?
even score one in the first half.
Oh, he had a roughing the passer call cost the game. Oh, his arm was offside. That cost the game. You know what cost? You know what? I loved everyone bitching about the fact. Mahomes never got the ball. This and that. This and that. You know what should have happened? If instead of people bitching about Mahomes not getting the ball, you know what the Chiefs should have done? Learned how to make a stop on 3rd and 10 when Brady was just getting that ball and just launching rockets.
They had 3
Cordell Patterson,
3rd downs. They could stop
Dorsett,
3,
Hogan, or Gronk.
3. You can't. They literally Tony Romo knew what to do.
Yeah,
but you didn't.
There was a meme today saying the only way that Wade Phillips is going to be able to figure out the Patriots is if he has a direct earpiece to Tony
Romo. Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Randy. We're not sure if they're doing access or not, but
yeah. Randy, are you going to Mania?
I assume they're doing access. Let me not say that. I'd be literally shocked if they didn't do access at WrestleMania.
Yeah, like don't do it like 29 where you do it in an arena, but like I don't see why it's so hard to find a convention center, or even hell an event space. All you have to do is set up booths for people to sign, and set up for Cody Lancaster.
So Cody, when do you think Kevin Owens will return?
Night after Mania.
I saw he's teasing on Twitter. Probably not till after Mania though.
I think it's gonna be the night after. Apparently, he's got a lot of tattoos now. Or not a lot, but apparently he's added more ink since he's been hurt. Like I saw TJ Perkins as well at Royal Rumble photos, and he's got some sleeves going on now.
But yeah, I mean, well, I personally love. I mean, I don't think it would work in now, but I like what they did at Access at New York. I actually loved like beginning to sit there and watch matches. Like while you're in line, I thought that was pretty cool. Most people hated it. I like it.
I was saying, like, even do that, like, if you have to. Like, hell, they did the Super Bowl.
That arena doesn't exist anymore, though. I don't think, does it?
I don't think so. But I think it's going to try to make it more of like a New York-themed Mania instead of like having everything in Jersey. I think the only thing in New York for 29 was what, the Hall of Fame of the Garden?
Yeah, that was it. I mean, for WWE-wise. It looked like a disaster, Pinko, and a lot of people didn't like. I mean, don't ask Bobby's opinion on it because Bobby absolutely hated it. But I didn't think it was that bad. The bad part was you had so much like when you weren't in line, it was hard to get around like that.
Yeah, like WrestleCon.
So like you could meet Alicia Fox. Like I did meet Alicia Fox in like a picture. I don't know why I did like that, but a picture thing. In the hallway, those meet and greets were hectic. Like, but if you got to sit in the stands waiting on someone to meet, it was good. I think it was super crowded though. Like, so, but that was New York. You're gonna get way more people, which is why the tickets never went down. Which is why I didn't overpay for a WrestleMania ticket, and to this day, I'm glad I didn't.
You still got the belt. It's right behind you.
Yep. Right there.
But the other thing too is the access you're making it sound like it was a lot like WrestleMania 34 weekends, WrestleCon on Friday when we were literally packed like sardines into that ballroom at the hotel.
I guess what I'm saying, Nick, is that and Pinko is I don't think I think the concept was cool. It probably was poorly executed. I also remember getting the DiBiase's to sign the money belt and then literally telling them, I need you guys to hurry. Well, I didn't say it like this, but I need you guys to hurry. I was like, Sami Zayn just came out and I'm in love. Like, he's one of my favorites. And I ran down there and got Sami Zayn to sign the El Generico hat or mask. Too bad he signed it with a marker that you can't see it. So it's now gone. But still, I remember that moment. So I remember that mask and handing it to Sami Zayn and him kind of smirking at me and him signing it. It's when Sami first came out at any point.
Question I want to ask Nick while he's in here: how was the Royal Rumble Access run? Was it run like a WrestleMania Access, or because it looked like the way they set up the convention center, it looked like very similar, where you have the one entrance for the Superstore, and then you have the one entrance where you go in for Access. I just wanted to know about how the way it was run overall, because it seems very straightforward with Access. The only Access I've been to, though, I find was a disaster was Dallas for obvious reasons because there were so many people. But
the Dallas was nuts. But that was just people, though. That wasn't the setup was fine. The setup was the same they do anywhere. But yeah, I did it because Sami Zayn is in with El Generico. They're basically cousins, so figured it works, a lot smaller than Mania Access, but the new format is great. I love the picture. Like, did you get it? Like, I saw some people were sitting down. I think it was your picture where I saw Alistair and then I saw someone, maybe Mandy Rose. I'm probably throwing things together. But did you were those lines separate or did you meet all of those at one time? Like you got in a line and then you went down the line? Because I know sometimes they do that, so I didn't know. But the photo booths, you go from one to the next and meet 3 at a time. Oh, okay, sweet. And they have like 6 people at each autograph table. Oh, okay, so yeah, so that's pretty sick. I mean, obviously there's someone you don't want to meet, and you probably get even less time with them. But
okay, so like the Iconics and stuff were just photos, then I'm guessing, or like no autographs.
Yeah,
which is cool in a way because you get to meet more people, and they just seem like okay, meet Iconics, boom, go meet Keith Lee, boom, go meet Chelsea, like boom, boom, boom,
and then it gives you an excuse too to meet him again later. Like if there's someone that you just like, sometimes I don't even care. Like what am I gonna do with an autograph of? I don't know. I don't know, throwing out a name out there, but like Jason Jordan, I took a picture with him. No need in the world to ever have his autograph. Like I'll take that. And I'm with Pink. I prefer the photos anyway. I don't have an autograph of Stone Cold, and I'm not crying about it either because I have nothing for him to sign. And when you have to buy something for someone to sign, it's like kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. I've done it before, obviously. I mean, I literally bought a Goldberg pop just so he'd sign it, but at least, I mean, it starts off. It looks in my collection.
Also, though, I would feel awkward too. Like when there was one time actually 33 with Austin Aries where I had nothing for him to sign, so I just asked for an access paper. I don't like. What am I going to do with a piece of paper that's signed by someone? Just toss it in the garbage later. That's why, like, I kind of like how like when you want something to sign like an existing event poster or a program or a belt in certain cases. But
my flag, that was a great idea.
Photos go more like. What are you going to do? Carry around like an autograph and show people? Like instead, you can like get your phone out. Show people like, oh, hey, I'm at like, oh, how is like WrestleMania, for example? Oh, it was great. I met the following people and just swipe.
Right, exactly. Yeah, the professional photos is awesome, Pinko. I agree. I did the flag thing, and I was going to reach for it, but I don't feel like grabbing it. It's over there. I need to hang it up somewhere. But yeah. I did the flag thing. So, like, I think AOP, the Bellas, Roderick Strong, Ricochet, they all signed my flag. So it's like, I wish I had done that. I think that was the last access session, so I didn't get I got a lot of people, but could have got more on the flag. But I think the next time I go to Mania or SummerSlam or whatever, I'll do something like that to where you can kind of see everybody that doesn't have specific things that I won't sign.
That's why I did what Pico. That's why I did for 34. What Pico did for 31. Instead of having the match card where you're kind of limited to who signs it, like with 31, like for 34, for example, Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, Gargano, Tozawa, Candice LeRae, Ciampa, Bellas signed it. Apart from 2 from Alexa Bliss and Naomi as well and Carmella, I could have whoever I wanted to sign that 34 poster because you don't have to be on the show. You just have to be a part of the whole weekend perspective. Meanwhile, with the match card posters, they're great, sure, but you kind of got to be more specific to who's actually on them, who was involved in the pay-per-view directly.
Right. Did they have a Rumble poster? I haven't seen anybody with a poster.
No, but I think pretty sure they do the NXT ones because I know they did that last year. I'm not sure if they did an NXT poster this year.
I didn't see anybody with a Rumble poster, but I haven't like vlogs haven't come out either. So I'm sure somebody vlogged the store. So I don't know what was all in the store besides the chocolate jackets.
Still surprised about that. Like Lorenzo's are slacking on their vlogs.
First one I saw it was Joe and Sean. I haven't watched it yet, but I saw it got popped up.
Oh, I'm excited to watch that. I actually feel bad for them. They got stranded. They're stuck in Phoenix right now because of the bad snowstorm we're getting.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Yeah, I don't know how bad it affected the Northeast, like with Radar, but I know Lorenzo's got home. I know Radar got home through social media, but the only like that. So I know I talked to I don't know who it was, but I talked to them through the Motor City Marks Instagram account instead of their own. But I just hope they got home and everything. But yeah,
Pinko. There's only a few left on my list actually that I need to meet. Becky, obviously, Ronda if they did Ronda. Which, if they're gonna do it, would probably be Mania Access. And then Adam Cole, baby, only because I refused to meet him with Kyle O'Reilly and the other jobber.
Oh, so you didn't meet? Oh, you didn't meet? Wait, did you meet him?
I picked Roger Strong. I was the first guy to meet Roger Strong while the Lorenzos were in line. I don't know if you were in their line with them.
I was.
Okay, to meet Undisputed Era because I didn't want a picture with all 3 of them.
They were obsessed about doing. They were obsessed about meeting the Undisputed Era.
All I care about, and I like Roddy. I don't like the other 2. Other 2 can go
Yeah, actually, Roddy's on my list now. The top ones I need to get still are, even though he's not full-time wrestler anymore, is still Undertaker. The one, if they do it for SummerSlam, I'm going to do it, is the Triple H and Stephanie VIP.
Yeah, that's all. That's a good. I don't. Nick, you did that one, didn't you? How much did that cost? I'm just curious.
Yeah,
that had to be
I'm surprised they haven't done Ronda yet. The other one I'm kind of surprised they haven't done because he's in the ring right now is Shane VIP.
Yeah, that's probably a Shane thing. He probably just doesn't want to do it because I assume if he wanted to do it, they'd have done it.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how many the money you can make off of Shane VIP.
176. Oh, that's a steal. Was that picture and autograph? That's a steal. That's a steal.
Really good.
I'd do it for that. I'd do it for that. And I'm not even a big fan of either one of them. But a future finishing out an Evolution poster. Randy Orton's on my list too, but he's not I don't meet him. It's not a big deal. Just because I used to always love Randy Orton. That's a steal. I'm happy for you guys. That's a huge steal for someone wanting to get them. Oh, okay. They do have a Rumble poster. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Cody, for answering that.
Cool. Good to know. Hopefully they have a SummerSlam one.
Hopefully one day I'll make it to Rumble. Hopefully next year's Rumble isn't a better location. East Coast, man. Quit West Coast in this. Anybody want to go to the West Coast?
Yeah, that too. Because for if they do West for not SummerSlam. I keep getting my words mixed up. It's just force of habit. But with Royal Rumble next year, for me, it's got to be in a good city because right now, apart from SummerSlam, the main focus will be doing Survivor Series in Chicago. But I'm actually going to wait until Mania 36 is announced because if that's announced for a good city, I'm going to put all my chips in there.
Ooh.
36.
No, sorry, I didn't interrupt you. If Rumble's in NOLA, it's not even a question.
No.
Book the flight. I'm there. Yeah. I'm there. No, I'm telling you, you can put Fastlane in New Orleans. Book it. I'm there. Love well, I don't know about that. That might be a little stretch, but still, I'm just saying, I love that city, man. Love that city.
I would do if it was Money in the Bank or Elimination Chamber and NOLA, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, I do survive. I do any of the big ones. Any of the big ones I've never been able to do. Maybe even TLC I'd do it in New Orleans. But
that'd be my birthday actually.
That'd be sick. But also I told you Toronto's on the table, but I'm weighing my options. Obviously Vegas, we talked about this, the AEW show, that's not going to happen. But All In too, if they hurry up and announce that, and if that's in Chicago, it's a lock. I'm there. It's not even a question. I'm there. Yeah. If they don't, if it's in Jacksonville, that's 5 hours from me. It's a lock. I'm there. So AEW does they do both. I assume both. I think they already announced they're doing Jacksonville. Just didn't announce the date. If Pico can correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. And now that the Last Being Elite, spoiler for those that haven't watched it, TikTok Omega is officially coming. All that talk that we did, it's just to get people's feathers all in a fuss. We all knew Kenny Omega wasn't going to the Rumble, but hey, if I got a tweet out of you, it worked, and I did. And a certain individual, I definitely got.
Yeah. So I gotta wonder though, if they do the Rumble in New Orleans, do you think they do the Superdome, or do you think they would just do the Smoothie King Center?
No, you can do the Superdome. You could sell it easily.
Even if do it how
you don't even have to put. You don't have to put as much seats on the floor. Mania, you have to the whole floor was covered. You don't have to do that for the Rumble.
Yeah,
you have all the back space left open.
Yeah, if that happens though, I don't even have to go for the whole week. I'd go and also too this year, you fly in Thursday or I would do what you did, probably fly in Thursday and then fly out Monday.
Yep. No need to. There's literally zero reason, unless you want to. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that stayed for Raw or if they're currently still staying for SmackDown. But to do that, that's way too long of a trip, and you're not gaining anything. I mean, yeah, you might get one debut, I'm talking about after Mania, but you may get. I mean, Rumble clearly there was nothing that they showed. I mean, nothing has happened. Nobody has debuted, and it's even a debut nowadays isn't a huge deal.
Sure, the show lasts till midnight, Randy, but if it's in New Orleans, show's over. We go to Bourbon Street, baby. Oh my God! If it goes to New Orleans, I'll go 100%.
You got me hyped for that. Now that who was the first? I don't know who the first person was to say that, but Nick, you got me. I'm hyped for that.
I gotta wonder where that came from, though.
There's probably somewhere. I'm sure he didn't pull it out of his butt.
Yeah,
I'm sure someone's reported it.
I heard Vegas.
Question is, where's next year's Mania? Also, let's talk about that since we're talking about locations.
I think the big rumor right now is that some people are saying is Miami, but Miami is hosting the Super Bowl next year. So I know obviously.
Then there's no way there's no way they can do that in the same year.
Yeah,
there's no way they're hosting. I didn't know that. I didn't know Miami was hosting the Super Bowl.
Miami's got the Super Bowl next year, and then Tampa in 2021, and then 2022 is going to, I believe, the new stadium in Los Angeles.
Oh, they haven't done Vegas. They haven't locked up Vegas yet.
No, but Vegas has got the draft next year.
Oh, Vegas has got the draft. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but yeah, so like, I don't think Miami then. I think it's probably Minnesota then.
Maybe Tampa as well for next year. Because
what if they said, well, why you would go here? I don't know. I don't think WWE would do this, but wouldn't it be hilarious? Well, there's no way it's going to happen. Never mind. Forget what I was going to say. I was going to say, what if WWE went to Jacksonville? But why would Jacksonville be like, yeah, sure, come on?
We got nothing else. Like, come to us.
That would make no sense.
Well, it's like when they went to
it's all over.
People will go to Mania just because it's Mania. It's like, what's a random, I don't know. But another place.
They don't do small cities anymore. They used to do, I mean, not that Detroit's a small city, but I mean, small venues. They don't even do small venues anymore. So.
No, last one was 22, and that was almost 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought 23 was Detroit.
23. 22 was Chicago.
Yeah, and 24 was Orlando, and then they've been big ever since.
And then Orlando, I remember wanted another one immediately, but WWE is like, you got to do something about your stadium. If it goes back to Orlando, I don't know if I'd go again, to be honest.
They're not going to go that fast. Not 30. I mean, not 33 to 35. Like, they're not going to go that fast.
No.
I mean, they went 33. What was the last one in Orlando before 33? 24. It was 24. So, I mean, yeah, they're not going that fast. I mean, they'll go back. Obviously, they're going to keep going back.
Yeah, like Orlando's a good city for them. Like, everyone lives there. It's a big tourist destination, but still, the one city I think they need to go to every few years, like, do it like the Olympics or the World Cup. You go to New Orleans. Like, even I don't know if you saw the 24 that aired. They were saying about how it's like New Orleans is just so special for like how they like build a relationship with them by going there.
Fight for the Fallen, and it will be in July or something. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's an easy trip. Probably
around 4th of July. Oh, what the?
What's going on now?
The Miz and Shane are doing a celebration, and out in a Shane McMahon Miz baseball jersey is one George Mizanin.
Oh, his dad?
Yeah, his dad.
So is Miz turning on Shane? Is that happening before Mania, or are we gonna just keep?
I think they'll lose the titles and then they'll do the turn.
I love the Miz baseball jersey though. That was pretty sick. I wouldn't mind having one of those.
I remember at 32, I was like, I want to buy one of the Shane jerseys, but then I saw it and I saw $80, and I was like, they're selling the baseball shirt, the 3/4 sleeve for like $35. I'm like, I'll buy that instead.
Yeah. I wanted the Shane jersey too until I saw the price. I don't remember being $80, but that sounds right.
Yeah, like even that Survivor Series, I remember it was still like 70.
I said no too, so that's probably how much. Yeah, that's definitely.
Like Survivor Series that year was the same too, and I'm like, yeah, no. I would rather had bought it if it was like one of the ones he wore in like the early 2000s. That was like, instead of, because most of us seem like white, and then they just do the color scheme to match the pay-per-view. But if they did it back in the olden days when he had like all the different colors, like I remember he had a red one, a blue one, I'd buy that.
Yeah, when they did all the colors. I did get the Shane Undertaker shirt. I did get that.
That's the one shirt I wish I'd bought in Dallas.
I did buy that shirt. I never wear it, but I did buy it.
Yeah. I look at my closet too. There's so many wrestling shirts, and I'm like, I don't wear these anymore.
Oh, I have so many wrestling shirts I don't wear. So many. A lot of times, well, I have a lot because I would buy the wrong size, and if you have the little the thing on the bottom, you can forget it.
Yeah.
It'll in a heartbeat. That's why this shirt's so freaking huge. I don't wear it that many places, but yeah.
But man, it's that time of the year though. Like even last night, for a while I had gone out of my way to not watch Raw. But like last night, I'm like, it's that time of the year, man. I want to watch.
Yeah, it's like I watch. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to do on Monday. I mean, if I got something to do, I'll do it. But throw it on. SmackDown's on right now. We're chatting it up. That's fine with me.
Yeah, and the show in the background just like this. Let's see. Once you get the Hot Topic Bowling Club, once you go Hot Topic Bowling Club. Style shirt. And also too, I remember Ravi was complaining about that with WWE shirts when after you wash it,
Where's the? Hold on, let me grab something.
Okay, cool.
No, you're good. Keep talking.
Okay. Hey, guys. This is me. So basically, I was going to say that a lot of the times with the WWE shirts, it's the weird cotton material as well, where the print on it will not shrink, but it will fade. And there's a fatal 4-way for who's facing them in Elimination Chamber. Cool. But yeah, like Hot Topic shirts, like the one shirts even two that I find like I like are like the not like the WWE shirts, but not the official WWE shirts. Like I have one that if you go back and watch my video from when I went to the Vegas Fight Shop, the Randy Savage Savage season shirt. Like I love that shirt.
Okay, well,
like, I'd rather start more of those. But no,
this wasn't what I was looking for. But all right, this Dean Ambrose, this material, it's the only shirts I like buying now. I got one like this, which I don't know. Oh, there it is, right there. I forgot what they're called. This one's not called. This isn't the same one, but this Ambrose shirt, and then this is the one I was looking for. I have a mess up there. But yeah, to get these hand shirts, this called Wash or something like that.
Oh, the Acid Wash ones?
Acid Wash. There you go. I want the new Becky shirt too. These are the ones I wear the most. They're so comfortable. I wear them out all the time. I only buy these when they're dirt cheap. Like I'm talking less than $10.
Yeah. But no, Randy, if you ever go to the Vegas Fight Shop, it's a really good store. They have UFC stuff. They've got wrestling. They had a section of indie and then Bullet Club and then WWE stuff. It's a really good store. It's inside the Planet Hollywood Hotel. And basically, that's where I got my the Becky Lynch the Man shirt actually. But I gotta wonder, where did Matt Lorenzo get the one where like the Becky with like the broken, busted nose and the bleeding?
Yeah, I'm sure that's on one of those off-brand websites because Pro Wrestling Tees can't do it, right?
Yeah. I was about to say too, because I was like looking for because the one shirt I don't own of a wrestler is the Undertaker T-shirt, and I was looking at getting one, but like the ones off WWE through Homage are like almost $50 a shirt. So I went on Pro Wrestling Tees and there was nothing. So I think I got to go on like some off-brand site to get one.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they got the Becky shirt. I'm going to ask them that.
Yeah. But like simple shirts like that, like I'd rather go through like other sites instead of WWE Shop. But if I gotta do it, I gotta do it.
The only problem is the shipping is usually ridiculous. I've never actually ordered anything on one Pro Wrestling Tees, but I bought stuff in their store because I was there. But
yeah, Lorenzo's shipped that stuff to me for Pro Wrestling Tees for my birthday. Dude, shipping costs $30 to go from the States to Canada.
That's insane.
Yeah, like I remember I ordered Matt something off of there for his birthday, and shipping was only I think like $6 or $7. But WWE is the same thing too. Shipping up to Canada for them is $15. Meanwhile, in the States, it's still like $6.
Yeah, WWE you gotta catch them at the right time. Buying anything brand new on WWE is almost stupid at this point.
I'd rather wait and go to a show and see it in person first.
That's also true. Well, you're gonna overpay for it if you see it in person, but I guess not shipping wise though. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the shipping, you're not. I will let you know, Randy. There is no sale right now. I haven't been at work in a while. I say in a while. It just seems like forever. I got to work tomorrow, but I'm about to go on vacation to Gatlinburg. I can't say to Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I sent Justin a box that cost like $30 to $40. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. $40 a ship. Get out of here. You Canadians.
Well, it's really international when we're the neighbor.
Just throw it over the border, okay? I mean,
yeah.
Did I get anything good for my birthday? I got this right here.
Funko Pop?
Nope. I got an Amazon gift card for my sister.
Nice.
So I got that to buy. Probably more pops. Which, by the way, if anyone needs a Ronda pop, I mean, you're going to pay for the shipping, so it's going to be a buttload. But I have 3 Ronda pops. I really only wanted 2, one to open, but I got 3.
You could probably post that on Twitter and then get you'll get some Ronda Mark that'll buy that off you.
Yeah, I thought about putting it on eBay, but God, when you sell cards on eBay, it's so hard to pick something up.
Yeah,
dude, that Cena pop is amazing. First of all, I don't get why there's such a random selection of pops coming out, but the
Batista one also looks cool.
If you're talking about the Ronda pop, 10+ shipping. I mean, what I paid for it, I think I paid $10 for it. I'm not trying to make money from it. Make money back. Especially you, Nick. I don't know how much shipping costs. I have to figure that out. Can't be that much. Can't be more than, I don't know,
Well, and plus would get picked up because the government shut down right now, so the U.S. Postal Service wouldn't work.
Well, no, they still ship. The postals they're still good, but you can't they're not going to issue a passport right now.
Oh, okay.
Am I putting it? Yeah, I am going to put some more up on eBay, but I did not. I was wanting to put some up earlier this week, but I didn't because I don't know if they sell, then I won't be here to ship them. So when I get back next week, I'll be gone for 4 days. I'll be coming home Super Bowl night. Getting ready when I get home, be going straight to watching the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
It's a church trip, so that's why it's coming, obviously.
True. And then actually I'll be going down to the States in a few weeks for just to Buffalo for a hockey game, but then the next day I'm kind of just doing a little shopping and stuff. I'm going to go check out Target. Also because my girlfriend's obsessed with Target, so I'm going to go see what figures they got and what cards they got because the last time we were there.
Sounds like Jessica is a smart girl.
Yeah, she like literally is obsessed with Target.
I'm obsessed with Target. My friends are sick of hearing the word Target because of me.
No, with her though, she like literally is like messaging me already, being like, "Oh, I'm making a list already." And I'm like, "We go in like a month."
You really don't realize. No, I was gonna say this earlier, but you don't realize how much retail puts on sale until you work for retail. Like just like when I work in Target, like when I see something when it's not on sale, I'm not buying it because like the wrestling cards, like he was talking about earlier, they always go on sale. So it's like when I don't see a sale ticket, I don't go because I already get my percentage off. So if I can get that on top of something else, like I'll just wait till go.
Pico, I'm gonna not answer that question. I'm gonna say because NFL Shop now has a Canadian warehouse, so it only costs probably about $10. But when they won the Super Bowl in the one against Seattle, the Malcolm Butler catch, I shipped stuff directly from the Patriots shop to my house. Took 3 weeks to get here. Cost me $30 to ship.
Ooh, God.
I was just on such a power trip, though.
You're talking about winning.
Like, I remember that. I was on such a power trip. I was just like, we won. I ordered a hoodie, a shirt, a hat, a toque, and the towel. Ordered all of that for myself because I was like, you know what? Oh, I was just so happy that we won because it was our first title in a while. But I ordered something for my my sister ordered something for my dad for his birthday. It's coming up soon. And I remember it being a smart-ass comment, Nick. It happens in 5 days.
Hey, like I said, I made that mistake one time about already talking about ordering championship gear. I'm not talking about it right now.
Yeah. Besides, I'm not even thinking about that right now. Barstool Sports, Pico, as you know, releasing some cool Patriot-themed merchandise that I want to buy. Like, there's a shirt where they have Tom Brady in a King's crown that says "Still Here."
I want that. I want New England versus everybody. That's I've preached that. It's been Nightmare 10 versus everybody anyway since the day.
And I want the one too that says I want one of the shirts on the planet. I want that shirt. That one. It just says "baddest mother" and then where the word and then mother beep. We're gonna keep it PG, Phil. On the planet, I want one of those, or the 50 Cent "Many Men Wish Death Upon Me."
I love when he played it. Many men.
I love the "Bad Boy for Life" video with Diddy.
That was hilarious. Tom Brady, I'm telling you, I don't know. Part of me, I 100% believe him, but part of me also believes that he's trolling people when he says zero chance. He doesn't want people to know when he's done. He's not going to give you that information.
I watched. Imagine how I felt last year being in Philly, filming with people with Super Bowl merchant signs everywhere. Yeah, but last year was last year, though.
Who's halftime heat? I mean, here's the biggest thing about it. Doty's like, why would you watch the Maroon 5 when you can watch halftime heat? How about I can watch both? Because your network is on an app on my phone, so I can watch it on my phone while I watch Maroon 5. I like Maroon 5.
I'm going to be too stressed to watch halftime heat. I'll check it out another time. I usually use the halftime, like when the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, I usually use the halftime show to kind of like take my mind off the game.
To breathe a little bit. Yeah, you take a breather. Yeah. Do I think they're underdogs in the Super Bowl? Heck no, they're not underdogs in the Super Bowl. No one's that stupid.
Yeah, no, I think
But they were underdogs. They were. I don't care what you want to say. You can lie all you want. They were underdogs against Kansas City. Everyone picked Kansas City. A few people picked New England, but the majority of people picked Kansas City. Therefore, making New England a true underdog.
Yeah.
Whether you want to admit it or not, I thought people were stupid. The Patriots should be favored. I said it said it once, I'll say it again. There's all reasons why even going into Arrowhead they should have been favored, but no one listened to me.
Are never underdogs ever. We're considered underdogs when the betting odds are against us.
But they were made into underdogs, Pinko. They're not underdogs, not at all. I mean, you don't. They should be favored. That's why I always yell at people when they're like, "Oh man, the Patriots are favored again." Okay, 9 championships in 18 years. That's why they're favored, or not 9 championship titles, opportunities in 18 years. That's why they're favored every year.
Wish it was 9 championships. Stupid Giants and Eagles.
Yeah. Well.
But on the other note, with the Patriots,
that's a gift. That's a gift to the world, so they can always whine about how well, at least somebody beat them.
Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, the David Tyree catch, or last year, the coming out party of the new Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback, Nick Foles. But on that note, Nick, do you believe any of those reports that they don't like Carson Wentz in Philly? Because Chris Long made it seem like they do.
I don't know. I don't want to believe. Because I don't believe reports that come out against New England.
It's baseball season anyway. I don't even want to talk about baseball. Jays are going to be trash.
Baseball's no – it's always football season. It's always football season.
I'm going to agree with you there because every year I always say this. Like, as I watch, like, every sport, I watch basketball, I watch baseball, I watch football, I watch hockey, I even watch MLS. And every year, all those sports, I always need a break from it, like, just to get my mind, not pay attention to it for maybe a couple months out of the summer or the winter. But with football, I can talk football shop year round. I can already be looking at next year and being like, okay, this is what we need to do. Once that schedule drops, I'm like, okay, here are the important games. In April last year, I circled that Week 15 matchup against Pittsburgh. I knew right then and there that game is going to be huge for us. Green Bay, Week 9. So, like, with football, like, even so, like, once the season's done.
Thankfully, Mike Tomlin still exists, and that game ended up not mattering. I love Mike Tomlin. Keep coaching the Steelers anyways.
Talk about a coach that's seat's going to be a little toasty next year going into next season.
Should have been toasty.
Yeah, Vlad Jr. is going to be a problem.
Riding on Cowher's coattails.
Yeah.
Won Super Bowl. And nothing sense because he's a player's coach. And players' coach, do they win? No, not at all.
San Francisco Randy, but
he's going somewhere to get overpaid. He's going somewhere to get overpaid.
He's either going to go to the Jets and get really overpaid, or I hope to God him and Le'Veon don't go to the Jets. I think he's going to go play for the Niners. You got Jimmy G coming back healthy. You got premier tight end George Kittle.
I hope Le'Veon Bell gets all the money in the world to go die in New York.
No, Brown.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Congratulations.
Brown.
Run 80
Antonio Brown.
It ain't going to make your team better.
No. You hired one of the worst coaches you could have. You went for Adam Gase for some weird reason.
The Jets have sucked, always will suck. People think, even when Brady and Belichick leave, Kraft still has that winning mentality. There's no way the Jets are just going to miraculously be good. It's not going to happen.
And Nick, with the AL East, the Red Sox are a force. The Yankees are good. The Rays are there. It's us in Baltimore for the basement. Like, we gave away everyone. Like, that's all I wanted to say quickly. I have no faith in the Jays this year. But I wanted to go to the game on the Friday night for Peyton Manning told
the Jets to get him. Peyton Manning smarter than that. There was no way he was going to that organization. He trusts.
Like, also, everyone's saying, the Patriots always get a cakewalk to win their division because it's so bad. Well, maybe if those other teams did a better job at managing players and acquiring good talent, they wouldn't be in that predicament.
That's like I tell Danny all the time. Not my fault you suck.
Yeah, not my fault you hire bad coaches and manage the mismanaged players. Like, look, Sam Darnold's good and all, but the rest of your team, you don't got anyone around him.
Miami's like, well, what if we sign one of their guys? Maybe it'll work then.
No.
Not gonna work.
You got Ryan Tannehill. You're not going to win shit. Buffalo's the only team I'll give credit for because they're going young and they're doing it right, where eventually they'll be good somewhere down the road.
I will say this, by the way, Pinko, since you wanted to bring up baseball, Bryce Harper, man, I'm going to start calling Bryce Limbo. Like, sign somewhere already, bro.
Spring training's in a few weeks. He's got to.
Like, come on, bro.
Remember
there's not an offer out there that he's already wanting to take. Get out of here.
Randy, remember when he ran into someone's ass and then Steve Gregory picked it up on Thanksgiving and ran it into the end zone? That was great.
Randy, in order to remember when Mark Sanchez was good, I'd actually have to believe he was ever good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of the best defenses in the world.
He's going to Philly, sadly.
He's
I don't
going
want
to
to talk.
Phillies. Is he? Is that legit? What happened to the Cubs being unlocked, Pico? I don't follow anything baseball except for the Nationals. Sometimes I'll see National stuff and Red Sox stuff, but that's it.
Part of me wants to think with Harper that I heard a report. Apparently, they have the money to sign both Machado and Harper, but they want to hold off on one because they think that they're going to be able to get the hometown kid, Mike Trout, in a couple of years, which could happen.
Is that true? The Phillies?
The Phillies apparently got money.
The Phillies didn't have anybody. Why would he go to the Phillies? Oh, the Phillies that close? Like, I don't know anything about the Phillies, but like, why would he go to the Phillies?
The only person here who probably knows something about the Phillies is Nick's brother Ryan, who is a Mets fan.
Because I feel like the Nationals have a better chance of winning a championship than the Phillies.
I think the Phillies just have a lot of talent. They got.
I don't care about him.
If you ever
If I wasn't going to go play with Bryant, I wanted him on the South side.
The Chicago White Sox are going to be like what the San Diego Padres were 3 years ago. They acquire all this talent, but they're still shit.
Shoot.
Unless they get Harper and Machado, then it's a bit of a different story. But this year, though, one thing I did notice because I watched Super Bowl opening. Griff, I will fight you.
Griff, I will fight you.
I'm right here, Pico. Come find me. Oh, actually, shit. Justin knows where I live. He'll give him my address. Justin's been here before.
Actually, watch out. He's right there. There he goes.
Oh, what the hell?
Wouldn't that be a swerve?
No, I'm just only saying that about the White Sox because the White Sox haven't been good in forever, and there's always a team that comes around who's always bad that tries to make it themselves good, but it always just ends up failing. 2013 it was the Jays. 2016 was the Padres. I just have a feeling with the White Sox, and also too, I think the AL Central is now the weakest division in baseball. Agree to disagree? Griff versus Pico. Oh, I got a lot. Like everyone wants to fight me.
Let me talk about this so-called Mania match that's happening. That's the biggest -5-star match I've ever. You're not gonna like that alone makes me not want to go on the trip. Ryan versus whatever the other jobber's name is. Luke Kara, Barra, Larja. Ain't nobody care. Nobody care. Ryan Falcone is gonna do the job in three. Is gonna not say do the job. He's gonna get the job done in 3 seconds, and it's moving on. He's part of the mob. Get out of here.
Yeah.
No one cares about that match.
No.
No one cares. No one cares. Congratulations, you got a cute little graphic. No one cares.
Okay, Pico, I'll give you. Wait. What do you mean, Ken?
Oh,
I'll be back in a second.
He's got a phone call. He's got a phone call. I want my phone call. I want my phone call. Yeah, go ahead and tell all you want. I don't give one rat's behind about Luke. God. Ryan Falcone, be cool. Get the job done in that job reveal match. Just get it doesn't even need a logo. Just 1, 2, 3. Moving on. Let's see what we got set. I'm catching up with the Griff versus Pinko, rough and rowdy. Griff, Packers stunk. Blackhawks are back / not back. Jayhawks aren't doing good. Let me have hope for the White Sox. I made that as a joke because Ryan wanted a profile picture for Twitter. Yeah, you made it as a joke, and it was a joke. So good job. Mission accomplished. Right? Hey, Griff knows when the lady calls, you answer. You don't let her go to voicemail. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance. Not a chance.
Sorry about that, everybody. Oh, okay. Philly's still here. He changed his Twitter picture after all these years. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Randy was right. She just got off work. She just wanted to give me a call, but I just told her that, hey, I'm in the middle of a live podcast right now, and I'll call her when I'm done this. So yeah, but yeah, that's right, Ryan's pitcher. But I don't know why he did it. I find it so funny. He's wearing a superstar Billy Graham shirt. I just find that really obscure.
That's Ryan. You got Ryan. That doesn't surprise me at all with Ryan. That's something Ryan does.
Apparently, he's talking about starting a podcast up.
There's podcasts everywhere.
Yeah,
that's why I'm still building the hype.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited for yours. Hoping TJ and I can record again sometime soon. Just seems to be busy. Who you think in basketball? Cody, do you know where I live? There is only one team. Yeah, baby. Randy's got it. I was trying to set it up. Randy just came in. Boom. Randy knows who I'm a fan of in basketball. We the North. Let's go, Raptors. Us Warriors finals.
We the North.
Yeah, man. We the North, baby. Oh.
It's all about nobody in basketball. Could care less.
Yeah, but let's see what else I missed.
The only person I care about in basketball is Serge Ibaka. He plays for the Raptors. So there you go.
Posted a really funny TJ is the man.
Uh-oh. You got TJ shoot? Oh, don't hold it back, Chris.
Shoot. I've never heard anyone call him the man before. That's a first.
If TJ's a man, then I must be the legend.
Oh, that is for
sure. TJ. Just whatever.
Yeah. Do you want to know what's really funny? So you know how we have the hangout here, but then we also have the YouTube video open so we can see all our wonderful viewers commenting. On my up next, the first video is relive the Patriots' amazing 25-point comeback.
28-3, right? Wasn't the score 28-3?
Yeah. Wait. What happened though? That's right. Matt Ryan got strip sacked by Dante Hightower, and then their defense just gave up.
Oh, Griff. By the way, we didn't talk about this. Who didn't play in the Super Bowl last year? Who didn't play in the Super Bowl last year? You just said his name. That would be Dante Hightower. Who's playing Sunday?
Dante Hightower. There's another player who I think made a really nice catch in the Super Bowl that year that was under reviewed. The ball almost dropped, but he brought it in. I think he was number 11. I think he's got a beard.
His name, and I think he's about to run wild on you. It's Edelmania.
Baby.
Rams, what you gonna do with your backup running back that's been cut by 3 other teams? Because Todd Gurley's elbow starts hurt. Oh my God, on my elbow. On my knee.
That's the thing though. Like, and also too, we got Gronk at full health. I'm going to the
Gronk's but we're too old, Griff. We're too old, Griff.
We're too old. We're too slow.
Gronk's retiring. Brady's retiring. We're too old.
We're passing the torch on. Oh, narrative never stays the same. You know what? Everyone thinks we suck, but that's okay.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Griff, I'm going to be nice and make a very nice comment that I normally shouldn't, but I'm going to say it. Patrick Mahomes looked really, really great in the Pro Bowl. He was throwing. I mean, it's like no defensive guy wanted to sack him. It was amazing. Good job, Patrick Mahomes.
The next video is Julie Mann, the story of the iron.
The story of the iron.
YouTube is listening to this. Oh, they are. Also, because mine up next is a video that I like to watch because you know how a lot of people say the words like football porn? That's football porn, watching that comeback. Gronk gave us math equation.
What's 6 times 9 plus 6?
Oh, I died at
that. Gronk is the man. I haven't heard that yet. That's hilarious.
I remember when he appeared at Mania 33, I was trying so hard to meet him, but then he went backstage after. I thought he was going to go back in the crowd. I was going to be like, Gronk, I need a photo right now. I'm such a fan. Oh, man. But, like,
that's
Hightower.
Talking about the greatest footage of all time. One day I'm going to meet Tom Brady. It's going to happen. He may be 91 when I meet him, but it's going to happen.
I will look like shit. I'll probably like a biggest cheese smile. Oh, I don't care if I ever met him. I'd probably legit.
If I have not met him yet and I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to get someone to ship me to his address, ring the doorbell, and so when he opens the door, I can just fall down dead.
Or if I'm on my deathbed and I die,
I died seeing Tom Brady
at his front door.
Boom. That too. That could happen too.
That's good.
People laugh at me. My son's name is going to be Brady. It's already locked in. Brady Griffith has happened. It's happening.
That's a nice name.
The GOAT.
Goat.
The GOAT.
TB12.
No one knows what that stands for. It stands for greatest of all time. And it's not even close. We're not here to win. We're not here to play in Pro Bowls. What are you talking about? I love that line. That is so Brady. Such a winner. Winner.
You think I've played this to win Pro Bowls?
Like
playoffs? Yeah. Like Jamal Adams, too. Oh, I can tackle the Patriots mascot because you can't tackle any Patriots.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's the only thing. That's the closest you're getting to a winner.
Yeah. With Pro Bowl MVP. You ain't raising a Lombardi.
Then he said, what if it's a girl? If it's a girl, it would be Brandy. I'm just kidding. No, if it's a girl, that's the whole sole purpose. Like, it doesn't matter who I marry. I get that name. That's gonna be in the prenups. Like, she can name the girl. I don't care. You can name her Hoo Hoo La La La. Hoo Hoo La La La. That's what's the name. I do like. Okay, Randy, you wanted to know. I do like Arya for a girl's name. Anybody that watches Game of Thrones, Arya's a great name.
Yeah, sounds nice.
Or Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire. But I don't want a girl. I want my poor baby Angel to be picked on for being called Katniss. So he said, we're talking about baby names, Pinko. Pinko, you need to name your son Weetha. You need to name your son Weetha. So, like Weetha Pinko. Needs to happen, right? I'm so jealous, Cody.
Oh man, like how?
If he literally touched my shirt would be like frozen in time.
Yeah,
I would smell it every morning. That's a little bit disturbing, but it's the truth. I would be you like Rhonda got booed last night. Man, bunch of haters. That's all I got to say. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, quit having her talk. It's not Rhonda's fault. She can't act. If you haven't seen any of her movies, you would know that.
Yeah, like everyone last night being like,
Reigns,
"Oh,
don't let her say." Like when she's not scripted and Rhonda can say what she wants to say or has time to think, boom, she nails it out the park. Reigns does the same thing, but you give her a script and make her follow it, and then people start booing her, or blah, 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 blah. She doesn't know what to do because she's not about the script, son. Because it's not a gimmick; it's a lifestyle. And if you live the lifestyle, I still need that shirt, Pinko. So you need to say Nightmare 10 once again, and in the back says it's not a gimmick; it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Why are they? Oh, also, I saw this other random swerve of events. How did Cesaro in the bar? I don't care about the other guy, but how did the bar get away with putting a Thanos symbol on the back of their? Like that just seems like copyright written all over it.
You know how the gauntlet had 6 Infinity Stones?
Yeah. And Griff froze on my screen. If he's talking, I don't know what he's saying. Did he freeze? Yeah. Everyone wants a Nightmare 10 shirt. Everyone. Griff is frozen on my screen right now. Is he frozen for you guys? Can you hear me, Griff? Because I can't hear you. Not at all. Not at all, Griff. It's just the Nightmare 10 show now. Becky's amazing. Becky.
There we go. My network went down for a second.
Okay. Oh man.
Nightmare 10 shirt.
Everybody wants a Nightmare 10 shirt.
Yeah. I love too with the halftime heat how they kept saying during the big game. Like they can't say Super Bowl for some reason.
Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos.
And who knows how that'll be.
Miz will turn on them and then Miz versus Shane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look at that viewing room with that trophy, that World Cup trophy. Hey, Shane's been down since day one-ish. Down since day one-ish. Is that the main event? What time is it? No, we still got plenty. Yeah. Have they announced what they're going to do for the title yet?
With Brian?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think something's going to happen at Chamber or there'll
defending
probably be a Chamber match for the WWE title. Like, say, him, AJ, Almas, Mysterio, maybe a couple other, maybe Orton or Joe.
Well, there he comes. I mean, I'm sure you've already seen him walking.
But I just noticed too with halftime heat, you can watch it on the network, but you can also watch it on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So yeah, like you can multitask if you want to. Meanwhile, us Patriot fans are going to be shitting our heads out because we're going to be nervous and anxious.
Eating. Well, although I usually don't. It depends on what the score is if I eat or not. I try to eat, like scarf stuff down, but by the time I'm relaxed and able to get food, the halftime's over.
Yeah, that's what I did for the NFC Championship game. I ate at halftime.
Yeah, I did too. I ate some really good taco soup. It was really good. Shout out to my friend. I think Griff would go on that Temptation Island. They're about to have millions of live views on that thing.
What is Temptation Island? I never heard of it.
It's a horrible show.
Oh.
Temptation Island. All right, I'm glad you said that, Randy. Temptation Island. They're going to be down going into half? I don't know about that. They could be. They could very well.
They always are. Were they down? They were
down against Atlanta. They were down against Philly. Were they down?
I don't know.
Yeah, they were down against Philly. They were down against Philly. I know they were down.
Patrick Mahomes had a goose egg going into half.
I think he's talking about Super Bowls, but
I think he's too.
But yeah, Temptation Island is proof why Raw doesn't have to worry about ever losing their spot. If USA is making Temptation Island a thing again, Raw's fine. Raw can do whatever they want. They're never losing USA.
Yeah, pretty much.
Never. Let's see. Yeah, going down. I mean, they could be down by half. I don't know. I mean, to me, that would show the Rams ready to play. I'll tell you one thing: the Rams down 14-0 at half, and it ain't gonna look pretty in the second half.
It ain't gonna be like the Kansas City game.
They don't have the offense the Chiefs got. Now they do have the defense, so they could keep them in it, and the score could stay tight. But if it's 14-0, that's not good for. We have a much underrated defense. That's what they were shocked in that first half. Nothing shocked me in that first half. The only thing that shocked me is that they didn't get any points. That shocked me a little bit. But our defense is good. It's built for the playoffs.
Our secondary is one of the best in the league right now.
And the secondary is what counts more than anything because Brady gets the ball off super fast. Joey Bosa, I've said this before too, was literally talked about on like he said, dude, it doesn't matter how fast I get to Tom Brady or we could split everybody. He gets the ball off fast. He was so frustrated, and that was the guy who plays for the Chargers. In case anybody doesn't know who Joey Bosa is, but he was mic'd up and he was saying stuff about that. So it's like same thing. The Chiefs, they got to Brady, but wasn't enough. Did they end up sacking Brady?
I don't think so.
He had 0 like that's not people aren't talking about that. But I mean, if they don't talk about if we go through the Super Bowl without a sack, and they don't talk about that stat, like that offensive line should go down as like 0 sacks, and they face the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Rams would be something huge.
And also, too, they're going to double team Aaron Donald on Sunday. They're going to get 2 offensive linemen to go. I probably bet on Trent Brown and Joe Tooney doing it. Yeah. But at the same time, even if Aaron Donald gets off, as long as Brady does not get pressured in the pocket, he's good. It's like any quarterback. Like everyone say that Brady's bad against the blitz. No, it's any quarterback he's against the blitz. You rattle that cage, they're gonna have a bad night.
Mahomes looked awful in the first half.
Oh, he looked so shaky. Like
he settled in too. They were able to get him. I guarantee if you rewatch that game, he was able to get more support on that offensive line. Mahomes was. Who is AEW going to sign? Well, I mean, Omega, but they've already pretty much signed him probably.
Dean Ambrose.
I mean, I guess Ambrose is going. I don't know. Is there anybody else that's not like? I mean, apparently Ziggler's contract was up, but he was in the Rumble. He was one of the final 4 in the Rumble. So for me to say Ziggler's not re-signing would be kind of shocking.
The other person I have to say, like everyone thinking the Revival. I think the Revival, their contracts are actually not expiring until next year, so they probably want to go for another year.
Yeah, they're pretty much going to be in limbo until they're allowed to go.
Yeah, it's 9:42. I have a feeling this Brian segment may close, but I don't know if they keep him out here for 15 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta listen to that. So you might hear an echo. But
yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna put the volume up too.
I'm gonna listen to that segment.
Yeah, I want to know about the whole Eric Rowan situation.
Yeah, I guess are they gonna bring back Bray as well?
Bray's on Raw.
Is he technically on Raw?
Yeah, Bray's on Raw, and then Rowan, and it's Rowan and Harper on SmackDown. So,
oh, someone's got the Becky jacket. If Yes is dead, why hasn't he changed his theme? By the way,
I don't
understand that. Like the theme doesn't fit his gimmick.
know.
Like you can go back to that music. It's not like once you switch, you can't go back. You can have heel music and then face music.
Fickle. He's got a bit of a black eye on him, though.
Yeah, I was here for Sunday.
Oh, someone's ready for bed.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm yawning. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be. I'm not tired though. I just yawn for some reason.
That was like me last night. I went to bed after the Elias Jeff Jarrett thing because I was exhausted because I worked 6 days last week and I was like Sunday too going late, Rumble night until midnight. Last night I was just like, I'm going to bed early.
Yeah, I gotta work.
Last I know, Randy, they were. I have no idea if they're on a flight right now or not.
There's not
there is
in the front row, is there?
There is next to the kid in the New Day unicorn horn. I saw it.
Well, they probably got crap. So now they can't say anything.
Yeah, the fact that they keep doing that, it's like you're not allowing people to wear.
Like I don't even understand. Even on camera side, like no one's gonna look at that shirt and doesn't already know AEW. So it accomplishes nothing. Where at?
Right along the barricade.
Mario, by the way. Mario's on the left-hand corner.
He's right near Mario.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm really shocked. No one did. He just switch to that? I haven't been watching, paying attention.
I haven't been paying attention. I've been talking to you and all our lovely viewers. I mean, the guy at the Rumble, I think. He was also wearing the suplex shirt, the SPLX, with the Japanese writing underneath. He was wearing that shirt, so I think Pico's right about that. He was.
Oh, I'm sure he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure the guy in front row right now knows what he's doing. See, I know Young Bucks said something, which I'm not knocking what they said, but like, I get the whole. It's like, well, if you want to wear a WWE shirt to our events, I don't understand why people wear shirts that aren't the. I don't know. Just wear a normal shirt. I don't know. I've never been someone that's like, I'm not wearing a WWE shirt. I don't think I've ever wore one to like a live event unless that person was going to be there.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is this?
Someone come out?
Yeah, they changed Eric Rowan's name to just Rowan, and his Titantron is literally it says Rowan, but the O is like the recycling logo.
Oh my goodness! Is this a new straight edge society?
Yeah, seriously, Punk and Gallows. I know. Like no reaction at all.
I'm right, but I agree with Dan Bryan on that. He doesn't actually know what winning is like.
Dan Bryan's got a nice black eye on him, though.
Remember that time at All In you chanted for Roman Reigns? Technically, All In hadn't started yet. But someone came. I might have chanted for him outside of the arena. But somebody wore his whole get-up. I wish I could have got a picture. I couldn't, but I did. The guy literally wore like the Ravi vest. I call it the Ravi vest. But
I love about all. I've heard stories about All In too, about people getting Ubers and then being like, "Yeah, which one are you? Oh, I'm the one in the Bullet Club shirt." Randy, I'm going to assume it happened on Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't see anything like that on Sunday, so hopefully.
Or Bree hits him. I don't know. Oh, Britain.
Britain isn't. This is like the mega powers uniting. Exactly.
Now it's a party. It's a party.
Britain. Let's see for Rowan. I thought Rowan was hurt.
He was. He tore his bicep right after SummerSlam.
He probably still is hurt. Yeah.
Oh, someone has a sign that says fickle, 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 and I think pickle.
Well, the best sign I've seen in years was on Raw when someone's sign said, "The only McIntyre we care about around here is Reba." Sign. I died laughing.
It is late in here. Hey, Britton, how's Vegas? I know you were in Phoenix, but how's Vegas, man?
Britton, you look like you had a blast. You look like you had good. You had seats right where they were leaving. The facade of AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Ugh, that yawn is how I feel if I ever see another AJ Daniel Bryan match.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, lucky guy. Brent going back to Vegas already. I think he's introducing a new belt.
You think so?
Yeah.
Made out of strict
plant. It's gonna be made out of recycled water bottles and hemp seed.
Is it gonna look like the hardcore title?
Maybe. Because he's saying that, oh, the belt's made out of leather.
The strictly organic WWE Championship.
Yeah.
It's going to be made out of kale. That would be great.
Now you got a red belt already. What's up with a green belt?
There's no spoilers on what it looks like until you can mark out. I want to see your reaction to it. Just don't say what it is, what it looks like.
I won't.
With excellence. They chant CM Punk again? They're chant something else.
I think they're saying thank you to the cow that he's saying that was murdered to make that belt.
You don't have to murder a cow to get the leather.
No, well, leather comes from cowhide.
Wait, coming from the guy that's daughter's name is named after a bird.
Yeah. I heard they made a King of the Ring belt back in the day. I don't know. I know they made a hardcore belt. Oh, they're saying goodbye Daisy because I guess he named the cow Daisy that was killed.
Look at all the AEW on the screen.
What the fuck is that?
Oh no, I can't wait to see. That reaction says it all.
Jesus Christ, you buy that fucking Walmart?
I can't wait. It's gonna be funny.
What the fuck? So Daniel, you're still at Nick, I'll talk about it in a second. What the fuck is that? Is there something...
Your reaction says it all. Let's see. This I guarantee you this he's losing at Mania, so this belt's gonna last 2 months, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
All right, come on, open the belt.
Every single one of these people are ignorant. This is what we talk about all the time. How ignorant all these people are.
What is that those clothes you're wearing made out of Daniel Bryan?
Oh, it's made out of hemp. That's great. He's gonna have a really good time in airport security with that thing. And also too, it's made out of what? Didn't a tree have to die to make that belt?
Yeah, that's kind of. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of cool. I kind of like it.
It just looks so like it's awesome. Just like making like wood shop glass though.
Those look like real stones. That is
wood shop references.
It's burlap. That's burlap. That's burlap.
A literal burlap sack.
That's burlap, wooden burlap. That belt is so Daniel Bryan though. That is so Daniel Bryan. Like, whoever beats him needs to not even touch the thing. Be like, nah, I'm not touching that. You give me my belt. I don't want that one.
And for someone who doesn't like big corporations, you went out and found the biggest insurance policy I have ever seen.
Yeah, WWE shop. Some idiot's gonna. Okay, so they're doing.
WWE's about to steal so much money for that.
Oh, so many idiot marks.
The organic title for $450. I want to meet Daniel. I want to meet Daniel Bryan with that thing just so I can hold it. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Randy Orton came out and then they went to commercial.
Okay, so I got AJ.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have. So if AJ's out, and then I guess Orton comes out after AJ.
Yeah, and then they go to commercial.
So I'm guessing they're gonna do They gotta do a chamber match.
Yeah, considering I don't know if Brock's gonna fight at Chamber. Hopefully he does. But he won't do the Chamber match itself.
He said, "Did you smoke the prototype to that championship?" AJ, that belt is 100 boss. 100 boss. That belt is great. Look at the Canadian flag right there. It's in my head. They talk to me. They understand. Hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Let me see what Twitter thinks of that belt. Let's see what Twitter thinks of that belt.
You do. Yeah, I guess you want to do the same thing.
Jeff Hardy's custom championship Britain was amazing. Don't be hating on that. I'm retweeting Nick's tweet.
Same.
I think this means the second EC title match will be for the number one contender for the title. I don't even know if that there's like no way to like you can make championship belts on WWE 2K19. I don't even think you can make that one.
We were talking about Access earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the tweet I just came up on my timeline.
Ryan's already asking.
Yeah, because like. I don't think this edition of SmackDown's been that bad, but at the same time, too, what's it called? You could know better. Who's going to Mania? The only people in here I know so far is Nick from the Wrestling Radar. Who's going to Mania? Britain, are you going to Mania? Better question is, are you coming to SummerSlam?
I did not, Randy. They don't have any more at Target.
Did you get any Road to WrestleMania?
Bought a couple boxes.
True.
Not recent, nothing new. I don't think.
True.
I broke one on my Instagram. That was the last one.
Okay. And Mustafa Ali's out.
Was he the one to come out after Orton?
Yeah, I guess they brought a bunch of people out during the commercial break. Like, also out is. Randy just stripping Mustafa Ali. He's saying, "Didn't you get thrown out by a girl at the Rumble?" Jeff Hardy's also out there, and Mustafa Ali, by the way.
What about Joe? You know Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So is that six? That's 6 plus Daniel Bryan then. So they're probably going to be a number one contender.
Yeah. Better question is, are you coming to SummerSlam? Yeah. Like, I'm hyping SummerSlam like Pico did for All In last year. Why? Because it's my city.
If I could find a flight for like $150 or less, Britain, I'm in New York probably. That's too easy to pass up. Well, of course, place to stay too, but I don't want to spend too much money for New York.
If they did this chamber match in a few weeks, I would be down for it. Like, you got a lot of talent in that.
So wait, Jeff.
I kind of want to see Brian versus Almas, but I don't think you can do that, Brent. Brian versus Ray would be a good match.
I just don't anything but Brian and AJ. I mean, or Brian Orton. We've seen that.
Okay, now it's a brawl amongst everyone.
Can we get a multi-match? When was the last multi-man championship match at Mania? That's 5. Did somebody else come out?
Oh.
Joe was amazing. Yeah, 30, the triple threat. Yeah, that was the last time. Had to be the last time. Ooh, Joe. Yeah, I'm not counting Rollins. I'm not counting that. I'm talking about build main event. Yeah, Brian sneaking out.
I'm down for that in a few weeks. Brenton, I think that's a after Mania debut. Yeah, I think Brian loses the title at Mania.
I don't think anyone wants the title at that.
Oh, good ending to SmackDown though.
Told you.
And it's wait, you're just on Triple H's announcement?
Yeah.
True. Oh, my TV's going off. That was I actually kind of like doing these during SmackDown just because even if the show's not the best, it kind of makes the show go by faster and enjoyable.
It's crazy still how Ali's getting this push.
Yeah, I know. I'm really happy for the guy.
Dan Bryan's probably retaining this.
He probably is, and then he'll face someone else at Mania, and then probably lose at Mania.
I didn't realize this. I thought there was just one more pay per view, but there's Fastlane too. So there's Chamber and Fastlane. There's no sense in that.
Well, think about it. The elimination chamber is always associated because it's like on the road, and then Fastlane's kind of like you're on that high because after Fastlane, it's pretty much kicking into high gear straight to Mania.
There used to just be one though. It used to be Rumble and then No Way Out and then WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, but then I don't think they wanted over 6 weeks in between shows.
Favorite theme song right now? You want to know my favorite theme song right now?
What?
I came to collect. That's why I sing it every day. Because I got a list. Put your name at the top. That's my favorite theme song. I love it. I say it. I walk in the door. It's the next one. Glorious. I always say Glorious all the time, but that one I walk in the door and be like, I came to collect. Every time. That's easily my favorite theme right now.
That's a good same favorite theme song right now. Oh,
Easily.
That one's good. One I like is who's a good one? I gotta go with Ricochet.
Ricochet's theme is good too.
That's like the one and only. And then how it's like Ricochet.
And then of course, you can't go wrong with Adam Cole, baby.
Two I'm a fan of also is Ember Moon's and Asuka's.
Asuka's is always good.
They're just a sing along to pretty much, and then Bailey's.
I came to collect. It's so easy because I got a list. Put your name at the top.
I hate to do this, man. My laptop battery is actually kind of
we're good, man. Right now. We're good. I was about to get off myself. It's perfect time.
Good. But anyway, guys, hopefully we'll probably be back next week. Ember Moon is hurt. I did see that. I think it was a freak accident injury. But you know what? Ember, get better soon. Thank you very much, guys, for joining us. From Phil, myself, we'll see you guys again soon.
Once again, see y'all soon.
Hopefully next time you see us, we happy. But if not, it's what it is. But anyway, guys, enjoy the game Sunday, and we'll see you later.
Peace. Thank you guys for tuning in.